sign of her. Now, how the hell did she escape, Doctor? I mean, how tightly did you have her chained?
Tight enough that it was chafing her skin.
Yeah, then how did she get free?
I took it off.
What?
Look, it was cutting into her skin.
So?
So? I was trying to treat her decently. That chain made Holly feel like an animal. I told the warden I thought it was cruel and unnecessary.
Well, it obviously was necessary, Doctor. Now, listen to me. You should have followed prison regulations. This could cost you your job.
Doing in this cell, Minnie?
Well, I helped Maria get Kath back in here, and before I knew it, the door slammed shut. Did somebody break out?
Never mind.
You know it's a breakout. Why don't they just admit it?
Who cares? Just want you two out of here.
How you feeling, Kath? Sure you didn't get hurt?
You think you could hurt me? That'll be the day.
Well, if you ask me, you don't look too hot.
Listen, old woman. Those cell doors gotta open sometime. If you want to walk through them alive, just shut up.
Go ahead, Minnie. You could talk if you want.
Thank you, Maria. I do enjoy a good chat.
So, what would you like to talk about?
Well, as long as you already know about my plans for Crystal's photo, how about I read you this letter that I plan to send with it?
Oh, Minnie, I still don't know about that.
Oh, come on, Maria. Crystal won't mind. She's a good sport. Besides, all I wanted was a pen pal to write sexy letters to. I would have sent my own photo, but, well, I wouldn't get the hunks that Crystal's photo will bring.
Sexy letters at your age? Huh.
As I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted, the lucky fella who writes to me will get romantic love letters to read and a picture of beautiful Crystal to stare at. What man could ask for anything more?
Maybe you're right, Minnie. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Oh, Crystal's a good sport. Not like some people in this place.
Hello.
Mr. Randall, this is Crystal Fox. You don't know me, but I was in Woman's State Prison with Maria Trent.
Oh, yes, Maria. How's she doing?
Just fine. Listen, the reason I'm calling is because I just found out something that might help you get her out of that place.
You mean new evidence?
Yes, I think it's important. You see, I've got this friend who will remain nameless for the time being. She told me she was the one in bed with Maria's husband the day Maria stabbed him. And she knows for a fact that Maria's husband was beaten up on her. And she says that from where she sits, Maria had every right to do what she did. He was a real bastard.
I see. Tell me, do you think this friend would be willing to testify?
Well, I asked her that same question, and she said she would. Well, what do you think?
I think this is very interesting, Miss Fox. Would you mind telling me a little more?
Gee, this is the best apple pie I've ever eaten.
You think I don't know the way to a man's heart?
Well, I've got to go find Patricia. I've got these supply receipts to give her.
Ah, you could leave them here with me.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, come on, Joe. You can do better than that, can't you?
Better than what?
You're sweet on her, aren't you?
Well, she's a very nice woman.
And not a bad looker, either.
Can't argue that.
And you'd like to know her better, wouldn't you?
Okay, all right. I admit it. I do find her a little intriguing. You know, Sissy, around here, she acts so businesslike. But there's another side to her.
Yes, there is.
The other day when we were looking for Andrew, I was so surprised. She let her guard down, and she was so sensitive and even vulnerable. Yeah, she's okay.
Sounds to me like you ought to be asking her out on a date for dinner or a movie.
Well, I would if I thought she'd go.
Did you get into town?
Yeah, I did. I've got those supply receipts for you.
Oh, great. Thanks. Is anything wrong?
No. That's a great color on you.
Thanks.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
wait a little while? I just would like to discuss a few things with Sissy first.
Sure. I'll see you guys later.
What's the matter with you?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. He's got eyes for you.
Please. Last thing I need in my life anyway is a man to complicate things.
Listen, Patricia, don't let this one get away. He's a good man.
Yes, he is. But I'm not interested, Sissy.
Well, get interested. You can't sit around for the rest of your life and mourn for Harry. He'd want you to start a new life and be happy. And from where I sit, you can't get much better than Joe. If it was me, I wouldn't pass him up.
Then you'll turn the stereo off by 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hey, I'm just getting some shots ready.
Cut it out, Mom.
Just getting some shots.
I'm sorry I yelled. I'm just not much for having my picture taken.
Come on, why not? You're a hot woman, Mom.
I'm sorry I jumped at you.
It's cool. I guess I'll pack it in for the day.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah?
Have you seen the new movie playing in town?
No, but I'd like to.
Want to see it with me?
Sure.
Need me for anything?
No. Have a good time.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. I'm going to jump in the shower.
Come in.
All right. You got a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Well, I've been thinking, since escrow closes tomorrow, why don't we go out and celebrate? Just the two of us.
Are you sure you really want to do that, Joe? I mean, I know how hard it is for you to give up this place.
I did the best I could, and it didn't work out. I could deal with it. Besides, I really like the changes you're making around here.
I'm glad to hear that. Couldn't have done it without you, though. You've had some wonderful ideas.
I guess you could say we make a great team. So, how about it? Don't you think we deserve a night out?
Well, what did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Dinner? Yeah, how about dinner?
All right. I guess we can talk about some more of the changes I'd like to make.
Fine. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes, it does. Be an excellent opportunity for us.
Absolutely.
Well, I still have some more work to do. Excuse me.
Sissy! Sissy?
Coming! Harley! Dear Lord!
Cindy, I'm so glad to see you.
Well, I guess you're the friend that she said she knew here. Found her wandering by the lake looking for the inn. It's a good thing I found her. She's a little bit weak.
Oh, I can see that. Honey, sit down. Are you all right?
I am now.
Well, we're going to have to take care of you.
Hey, Rita, how you doing?
Fine, Jerry. Well, ain't this something?
Jerry saw Holly by the lake and picked her up. Isn't that lucky?
Yeah, real lucky.
Yeah, it seems like you got more than one friend here.
Yes, and we're going to take
What's
care
going
of...
on?
Mr. Walker, we met when your child was kidnapped.
Yes, I remember.
Could we step inside, sir?
What's this about?
We just need to talk to you, sir.
Come in.
What's the matter?
Don't get excited. They just want to talk to us.
Well, what about?
Holly Warner?
What's she done now?
Well, ma'am, she's escaped the women's state prison. And according to the warden, she's not in a very stable condition.
Well, that's not hard to believe.
Our concern, ma'am, is that since you brought charges against her, she might come back. And if she's unstable,
I see. Well, thank you for the warning.
please contact us immediately if you hear or see her.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Michael.
If this girl is crazy enough to think that I raped her, she might very well be dangerous.
Oh, I hardly think we have anything to worry about, Michael. She won't cross me again. And if she does, I'll handle her.
It was nice of you to bring Holly here, Jerry. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad to do it.
By the way, you've been talking about going fishing with Joe. It's a good time to nail him down on that. He's got things pretty well organized around here, for the time being. Don't you agree, Patricia?
Yes, I do.
He was around here a few minutes ago. I'll bet he's out back someplace.
Well, great. Hope you feel better.
Thanks.
All right, well, I'll see y'all later.
I didn't expect to see you here, Rita.
Yeah, well, life's full of surprises. Sissy, can I speak to you alone? After I do.
Holly, this is Mrs. Meadows. She's buying this place.
Now, Sissy.
I'll be happy to speak to both of you. But first, I'm going to give this child something to eat.
Sissy, I don't want to cause any trouble for you.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't know where else to go, and I had to get out of there. Oh, Sissy, things got so awful after you left.
Oh, honey, don't cry. Don't cry. Sissy's here.
I wanted to die. I found out that I was pregnant. Fisher.
Oh, Holly. Oh, you poor child.
I lost the baby. So then they chained me up like a dog. They said they wanted to protect me from myself. That's when I knew I had to get away.
But how did you?
First, I got the doctor to unchain my ankle. Then I saw the laundry truck was open, so I jumped in and hid.
Oh, but honey, what did you think you'd really accomplish? They're not going to let you get away just scot-free. They're going to be looking for you.
I don't care what happens anymore. Just don't care.
Oh. Now, you listen to me. You're going to feel 100% better after you have a hot meal in you. Bet you can't remember the last time you had one of those.
No.
Well, it's going to change your whole perspective. I guarantee it. Now, I don't want you to worry about a thing. You're here with me. I'll be right back. Rita?
What took you so long? Did you tell her she had to leave?
I did not.
Well, you better, and damn quick.
Rita, the girl is not well.
I don't give a damn. She's on the run. I don't need the police here checking up on everybody. Sissy, are you listening to me? Maybe Jerry didn't know who she was when he brought her here, but it's just a matter of time before he'll find out.
Cast no stones, Rita. Holly isn't the only one hiding out here.
That's different. Sissy, I want to talk to you. Now.
You know she's got to go.
She's sick.
That is not our problem.
You don't know what she's been through.
I can't believe we're having the same conversation again. First about Rita and now about Holly.
Yes, Holly. Sweet, young, innocent Holly, who never belonged in prison in the first place.
I agree. You know I always believed that she was innocent. But there is too much at stake here. Look how close we came to bumping into trouble tonight with Jerry picking her up. I almost had a heart attack when I saw him standing over her. I thought he was going to arrest her, Rita, or all of us.
You know I can't. You know I can't turn my back on that child.
Just like you couldn't with Rita.
There is a big difference between Rita and Holly.
Yes. One shot her husband and the other one's here because she escaped from prison.
What do you want me to do, Patricia? Put the girl in a trash bag and just dump her outside the inn? She needs help right now, and I'm going to give her that. And if you refuse to let me, then I'll just pack my bag right now.
You'd do it, wouldn't you? You just walk out on me.
There are a lot of secrets around this place, Faith. And I don't think one more is going to hurt. Fisher raped that child after you left prison. She needs us. And the least we can do is help her.
Sissy.
Who would have thought that little Holly would break out of this place all by herself?
Yeah, she's probably standing in the middle of the road, not knowing which way to go.
Oh, I'd give her more credit than that.
I never saw any signs of genius.
She's better off on the outside. Too many bad influences in here.
Am I supposed to take that personally?
What do you think?
I don't know. How did you mean it?
Hey, you just cool it.
Hell, I never started.
Oh, no, you never start anything, Kathy. You're the innocent one, aren't you? You know, if you and Sharon would have stayed away from her, Holly'd be okay.
Hey, nobody put a gun to her head.
Listen, somebody's going to put a gun to your head if you don't shut your traps. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hi, Nell.
Hello, Minnie.
Nell, I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
What is it?
Well, I've got this letter. Would you mail it for me?
Of course.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.
You don't have to read it, do you?
You know I do.
Well, I thought maybe you could make an exception.
I can't break prison rules. You can't pass yourself off as Crystal, Minnie.
I mean, it's only your picture. I wrote my real name.
Ah, yes. Minerva Wells. Very glamorous.
Well, I don't see the harm in an old lady wanting a pen pal or two.
I agree, but using Crystal's picture?
Oh, hell, they'll never know. All I wanted was a few letters from the outside.
Well, I guess there's no real harm.
Then you'll do it?
It'll go out in the next mailing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I used to look like Crystal. I was blonde, you know.
Crystal. Crystal, honey.
That you, Randy?
Who were you expecting? Where are you?
Close your eyes.
Crystal.
Yes, you.
Okay. Okay, what's coming off?
Ta-da! As you can see, everything's already been taken off.
All right.
You like?
Oh, I'd be crazy if I didn't. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Not as lucky as I am.
Oh.
Wait, I got a big surprise for you.
There's more?
Well, the reason I undressed, was because it's a special occasion.
You mean I won't be coming home to this every night?
You just never know.
All right, well, how long are you going to keep me in suspense?
You are looking at Crystal Fox, receptionist.
Receptionist.
To a doctor. First time, and I got the job.
That's great! Congratulations! All right. Let's go celebrate.
Mom.
Thank God you're finally home.
Look, don't start in on me. I'm not that late.
Well, now, Debbie, listen to me. I wasn't waiting up for you. Well, I was, but not for the reason you think.
What is it?
I want you to do me a favor. Get that film back from Brad.
What film?
The film he used to take pictures of us. I'm sorry, I shouted. Please, just get it back.
Are you afraid someone's going to see your picture and recognize you? Mom, I don't care who knows you were in prison. You served your time. Forget it.
It's not that.
Then what? Brad's not just going to hand over the film.
Then tell him whatever you want to tell him. Just get me that film by tomorrow night.
Mom, at least give me a reason.
I was hoping I could avoid this.
What is it? You're scaring me.
You know I love you more than anything in the world, don't you?
Yeah?
And I wouldn't hurt you or put you in a dangerous position unless I was forced. Debbie, we're staying at the inn because I'm on the run.
But you were released.
That's right, I was. But after I saw your father, and when I found out what he did to you, or didn't do, I shot him.
Tell me.
I wanted to keep you out of it. Oh, baby. When I found out he let you get into drugs, when I saw how close you came to dying, I lost it. I know I'm partly to blame for what's happened to you, but he was supposed to look after you when I couldn't, and he let us both down. As far as I'm concerned, he had it coming. I just hope you won't hold it against me.
Mom. Anyway, he is still alive.
Yeah, I aim below the belt.
Terrible.
Yeah, for his girlfriend it is. So, you know why it's important we get that film back. If the cops ever trace me here, it's over for us.
Don't worry. I'll get it. Good morning, Rita.
Well, aren't we the lady of leisure? Already forgotten those early morning wake-ups at Women's State, huh?
I'd like to forget everything about that place.
Yeah, well, there's some things I can't forget. You and I have never been friends, Holly. I don't see any reason to change that.
I never had anything against you.
Well, what you were in for didn't sit well with me. I got a kid. And if anybody did to her what you did to that little boy...
I'll never convince you, will I?
Of what? That you didn't do it? Right now, that doesn't matter. The bottom line is we're stuck with each other. So just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
Rita! Rita! I'm glad I found you. Listen, I was thinking, I don't have any good pictures of my mother, and I thought maybe...
I'll bring my camera tomorrow. We'll get as many shots of her as you want.
No!
No.
You don't need to take new pictures. How about the ones you took yesterday?
Yeah, but you're in them.
That's okay. Why don't you just give me the roll?
Why? I shot a lot of other stuff on that roll.
I'll get it developed, and I'll cut out the negatives you want.
That's crazy.
Please? For me?
I'll get you the pictures as soon as I get the film developed. But I'm not cutting up the negatives, and I'm not giving you the whole roll.
Brad? Can I trust you?
You know you can.
It's about my mother. She's been in prison.
So?
Well, she didn't escape or anything like that. But when she got out, there was sort of an accident. She shot my father. He's alive and okay and everything, and believe me, he deserved it. I mean, he was the one who threw me into the streets. My mom just wanted to protect me. She'd never want him to hurt me again. Do you understand?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with the film?
After she shot him, she came here to hide. She thought she'd killed him. Anyway, the police are after her. That's why there can't be any pictures of her, Brad.
I was going to get this developed today.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for trusting me. You don't have to worry. This won't go any farther than the two of us.
Joe says we should empty all of these drawers and bookcases.
Yeah, I guess we should get rid of some of these old invoices, too.
Okay. What should I do with them?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you just set them on the back porch?
Okay. Trying to scare me to death? How did you get in here?
You're never going to believe this. There's a secret passageway behind this panel. I don't know how it happened. I was just pulling something out. Guess where it leads? To the cellar. Isn't it perfect?
Do you think Joe knows about the passageway?
I don't know. He didn't mention it when we were looking at the blueprints. Oh, Sissy, this is going to make things so much simpler. We won't have to worry about anyone seeing us go down to the cellar.
Oh, maybe things really are looking out for us.
I keep telling you. Now, look, I've got to remember to go down to the bank account in town to replenish it, because once I give Joe the check for close of escrow tonight, it's going to be completely empty.
You know, when you think about it, this reminds me of a story. You keep putting money into the cellar, and it just keeps on growing.
I know.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Hey, looks like you're doing some work around here.
Yeah.
Sure a pretty neck of the woods.
You've been here before.
Not for a long time. Heard it may get some new ownership. Mrs. Patricia Meadows, right? Is she around?
Not sure.
I'll wait.
Do you think Rita heard us?
No. She'd have gotten me away from you and asked all kinds of questions.
I hope you're right. It's getting late. I better get to town. Shouldn't be too long.
What's the matter?
It's Tony Osorio. He's one of Ben's men. He's the one that sent me the tape of Ben cutting my face.
The tape you gave me? The one the police are using against Ben?
Yes.
Well, what are you worried about? He's on your side.
No, Sissy. He gave me the tape because he wanted to get Ben out of the way. He wanted to take over the syndicate himself.
Oh, dear.
He always suspected Harry and I had the drug money. I guarantee you that's why he's here. He wants the money. Damn.
Well, how's he going to get it? He's not after Patricia Meadows. He's after Faith Cronin. And you're not Faith anymore. You don't act like her. You don't walk like her. You don't look like her. And you don't know anything about her, except that she's out there in the lake somewhere.
You're right.
Now, I'll go and see what I can do. Taking a long break, aren't you, Brad?
Don't crack the whip. I'm on my way.
Hello. I'm looking for Mrs. Meadows.
Mrs. Meadows isn't here. You do know the inn isn't open yet.
When do you suppose it will be?
I couldn't say.
I'd like to take a look at the place.
I'm afraid that's not possible right now.
Well, then I'll just have to wait. Okay, I'm leaving. But I'll be back.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Our dinner reservations are for 8 o'clock.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I just don't feel up to it.
It's a very special little restaurant about 10 miles from here. You're going to love the atmosphere.
It's just too hot to even think about eating.
Well, that's the great thing about this place, Patricia. They've got tables on a veranda overlooking the valley. It's very popular. It took a lot of pull for me to get reservations on such short notice.
I'm sorry. Why don't you come by later tonight and I'll give you the check and that'll complete the sale.
Jen. How'd you do that?
Minnie, you cheat.
You're just too suspicious, Marie.
You cheat.
No, I didn't.
Minerva Wells, Minerva Wells, Minerva Wells, Minerva Wells, Minerva Wells, Minerva Wells.
What is this?
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Minnie.
Hey, check this dude out, Maria.
Minnie, this guy does not look a day over 30.
Oh, so what?
Who are these guys, Minnie?
Well,
Go on, tell him.
all right. I figured that I needed a little excitement in my life. So I was looking through this magazine and I saw this ad.
And you put in an ad?
Well, just for the fun of it, I sent in Crystal's picture.
Oh, is that why you wanted me to copy your picture? That explains it. What if it backfires?
Well, how can it? Hey, I'm never going to meet any of these studs. Hey, check this one out. Oh, not bad at all. Oh, I can't wait to read the letter. Oh, so what? Come on, give me a break. We all need a little romance in our lives, don't we, girls?
Yes, right. You've got the right idea, Minnie.
Okay. Dear Minnie, I'm the one on the end. Oh, hey, come on. Help me open up. Yeah. Come on.
I give up. Maria? Sharon's in solitary because of you.
Because of me.
Yeah. And we always get even with bitches who rat.
Yeah? Well, if anyone else tries to bring that stuff in here, I'll rat on them,
Kind of cute, aren't they? How you doing? You look a lot better. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
You mind if I walk with you? So, how do you like Cedar Lake?
It's nice.
You city girl?
No, I grew up on a farm.
No kidding, me too. It's nice. Looking at the ducks, walking around the lake, nothing like it.
Damn it, Cap. Cap! Guess what? You bitch! Don't you ever
do anything like that to me again. Do you understand? And that is my warning to you.
Wait just a damn minute. You do anything else to stand in the way of our little business, and you're going to wind up on a cold slab. How's that for a warning?
Inadequate.
Well, that's just like you, kiddo. You ain't top dog around here. I'm the one they listen to, not you. You think a dead rat is a warning? You ain't seen nothing.
Well, I don't have to tell you what the problem is, do I?
Indigestion?
Indigestion doesn't cause shortness of breath. Kath, you got to take this seriously.
Yeah.
Look, how long you known about your heart problem?
A while.
Well, time's running out. You're going to have surgery.
Doc.
No objections here. I'd be irresponsible if I let this go by.
Okay, if anything happens, nobody's going to blame you.
I would. I'd blame me. Now I'm going to arrange for surgery immediately.
No, forget it. No, I'm not having it done.
Kath, this is literally a matter of life and death.
So what's the big deal? I ain't got nothing to live for anyway.
Kath!
Hi.
Hi. You seem to be working all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're working around here, now that you talk to me and all.
I always talk to you.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I was a little shy at first.
It's okay. My mom was happy to get the film back. It was nice of you to give it to me.
Yeah, well, once I knew what you wanted it for, that was it.
Not everyone would have been so understanding. I mean, about my mom being in prison and everything.
Oh, everybody makes mistakes. It's no big deal.
It is to me. Hey, why don't you stay for supper? Sissy always makes plenty to eat, and it's just like Mom used to make.
I'm sure it's better than that. All right, I'll stay.
Great.
Randy, how's Crystal's job hunt going?
Oh, great. My girl's a doctor's receptionist.
No kidding. That's great. Well, tell her congratulations for me.
I will.
All right.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Dr. Gardner's office.
Hi, gorgeous. How's the first day going?
Okay, but, you know, I don't know how long this job's going to last. Nobody ever comes in here.
Well, look, I'm almost finished up here for the day. I thought I'd come by and pick you up.
That'd be fantastic. See you soon.
Of course, the problem is it may be too late to do anything about it. I understand that escrow closes tonight. Starting at midnight, Mrs. Meadows will be the new owner.
Gambler that you are, Rita, don't bet on it. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
I can't wait. Been such long time since I've had any real excitement.
Well, so long.
I wouldn't put anything past that old goat.
They had to wait till quitting time, didn't they? Dr. Gardner's office. Yes, this is Crystal Fox. Oh, my God. Are you sure it's my Randy? How bad was this accident? I'll be right there. Sweetie, take it easy.
I'm okay, Crystal. This is nothing.
Would you quit saying that and let me take care of you?
I really hate being helpless like this.
Well, get over it, because you don't have much choice. Oh, besides, I feel halfway responsible for this. If you hadn't have been rushing to see me, you would have probably seen those empty barrels on the side of the road.
You realize something, Crystal? I'm not going to be able to work now. Who knows how long?
So I bring home the bacon.
You can't support both of us on receptionist salary. And what about the wedding?
You think some silly little accident's going to keep me from becoming Mrs. Randy Carter?
And how are we going to pay for it? With the hospital bills we're going to have? And if only I hadn't let my health insurance lapse.
Now, I'm telling you to quit this worrying and leave everything up to me. I want you to concentrate totally on getting well, okay?
You're really something, you know that?
I'm glad you realize it.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, O'Reilly. Patricia won't be long, Joe.
Okay. I asked her to dinner tonight to celebrate the transfer of the inn.
And she turned you down.
She told me today she doesn't quite feel up to it.
Well, if she thinks she's taking over this lovely place without some sort of celebration, she's got another thought coming. How about a party?
Can you get everybody together?
Sure can.
All right. I'll bring the champagne.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm so sorry I'm late, Joe.
Oh, that's all right. The papers are all ready for your signature.
All right. And I've got work to do.
Well, there's a lot of papers to sign, so let's get started, okay?
All right.
I think you have to sign the...
Thanks. Joe tells me tomorrow's a big day. Mrs. Meadows will finally own the inn. What do you think of her?
She seems okay. Why do you ask?
No reason. Hey, Susie, I hope you don't mind, but Debbie asked me to stay for supper.
No, you can't.
He can't?
No. Because he's coming to a party. Debbie, you help me in here, and Brad, you go down in the cellar and bring up the champagne.
All right.
Let's see what kind of goodies we can buy.
Last one.
Oh, yeah. It's going to take way back. I can tell you that.
They're coming.
Oh, come on, come on.
Well, Patricia, it's all yours.
How did all this happen, Joe? Oh, my goodness, Sissy.
Congratulations, darling.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh. Late arrival. Hi, Captain.
I'm sorry, is this a private celebration?
Not at all. Come on in, Captain.
Hey, you're just in time to drink to the health of the new owner of the Cedar Lake Inn.
Really?
That's right, Captain. She bought it, so drown your sorrows.
I'd like to propose a toast, everybody. Attention, attention.
Oh, definitely.
When I first met Patricia, I tried to talk her out of buying this place.
I wish you had.
I thought that a woman this beautiful couldn't possibly run a place like this on her own. But she's not just a beautiful woman. She's a woman with more than a few secrets. And one of those secrets was Sissy. When Sissy came into our lives, everything changed for the better. Absolutely. Then along came Rita and Debbie. Now, Rita is a fascinating lady.
You can say that again.
If any guests ever get out of hand, well, these women won't need any of Jerry's help, not as long as Rita's running the bar. And finally, we've got Holly, who just turned up out of the blue, and we're really glad she did. Just how Patricia managed to persuade all of these women to join her here is a mystery to me. And what an interesting group of women they are. I propose a toast to all of them.
Here, here. Congratulations.
All right.
All right, there we go.
How you doing?
Come on back here. How's it feel?
Sissy, when we finish our drinks, I left the escrow papers in my office. Will you meet me? Yes, okay, let's go and sell them. All right. Put the papers with the money, that way we'll know they'll be safe. All right, okay. And we better take some more champagne up for the party. Oh, yeah, good idea.
What's the matter?
It's gone. The money's gone.